Good evening and welcome to today's slightly scary story time. Tonight we will start off with a spooky version of our good morning song. Parents, here are the lyrics. Ready? Let's sing the good frightening song together. Good frightening, good frightening, good frightening to you. Good frightening, good frightening, good frightening to you. We've spooky stories and a craft to do. Good frightening, good frightening, good frightening to you. Fantastic, everyone! Are you ready for our first slightly scary story? This book is called Miss McMurphy's Pumpkin, and it's the story of a jack-o'-lantern who's threatening to eat poor Miss McMurphy. Let's find out what happens. Miss McMurphy's Pumpkin by Rick Walton, illustrated by Delana Bitoli. Miss McMurphy lived by herself on a farm at the edge of the woods. Every morning she hushed her chickens, then sang to them as she fed them and gathered their eggs. Every morning she gave hay to the cows, scratched them behind their ears, then told them to mind themselves while she milked. And every morning she slopped the pigs, smiled at them, and said, "If you break out of your pens today, you're bacon." Then she'd give them each a kiss and a pat. One morning, 4 days before Halloween, Miss McMurphy got up to gather eggs and found a pumpkin with a wicked, wicked grin sitting in the hall by her front door. And the pumpkin said, "My mouth is here, I speak to you. When my teeth are here, I'll eat you." "What a sweet-looking pumpkin," said Miss McMurphy. "But pumpkins belong outside." And she carried it out to the porch. 3 days before Halloween, Miss McMurphy got up to milk her cows and found a large pumpkin with a wicked, wicked grin and a crooked nose sitting on her sofa. And the pumpkin said, "My nose is here, I smell you. When my teeth are here, I'll eat you." "Morning is my work time," said Miss McMurphy. "Why don't you come back in the afternoon? We'll have cookies and milk." And she carried the pumpkin out and put it in the shed. Two days before Halloween, Miss McMurphy got up to feed her pigs and found a large pumpkin with a wicked, wicked grin and a crooked nose and 2 pointy ears sitting in her kitchen doorway. And the pumpkin said, "My ears are here, I hear you. When my teeth are here, I'll eat you." "Now, now," she said, "let's remember our manners." And she took the pumpkin outside and set it floating down the river. On the day before Halloween, Miss McMurphy got up to clean her house and found a large pumpkin with a wicked, wicked grin and a crooked nose and 2 pointy ears and 2 mean eyes sitting on her kitchen counter. And the pumpkin said, "My eyes are here, I see you. When my teeth are here, I'll eat you." "And what lovely eyes they are," she said, "but I'm afraid no one's allowed on my kitchen counter." And she put the pumpkin in a box and mailed it to the North Pole. On Halloween morning, Miss McMurphy woke up to do her baking and found a large pumpkin with a wicked, wicked grin, and a crooked nose, and 2 pointy ears, and 2 mean eyes, and large, sharp teeth sitting on her stove. And the pumpkin said, "My teeth are here, I can bite you. It's time for me to eat you." "Oh," said Miss McMurphy, "we'll have to see about that." And that night, when ghosts and monsters and little princesses stopped at her door, Miss McMurphy fed each of them a thick slice of warm, sweet pumpkin pie. The end. Miss McMurphy was very brave, wasn't she? She didn't let that scary pumpkin frighten her, and I bet that pumpkin pie was delicious. Still, that story was a little spooky, so to make sure you aren't too scared, I have a silly song for us to sing. You'll need something small and soft, like a foam ball or a stuffed animal. I'm going to use my little pumpkin stuffed vegetable. Go find something while your parents read the lyrics to our next song. Let's go through a verse slowly. First, grab your object, put it in your hands. Then, drop it. I dropped my pumpkin! Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, and put it back in your hands. Then, drop it again. I dropped my pumpkin! Pick it up, put it back in your hands. Now drop it one last time. I dropped my pumpkin! Pick it up, and I put it on my head. And then you drop it again. Are you ready to do the song now? Okay, hold your pumpkin, or whatever object you're using. Are you ready? I dropped my pumpkin! Pick it up, I dropped my pumpkin! Pick it up, I dropped my pumpkin! Pick it up, and I put it on my wrist. I dropped my pumpkin! Pick it up, I dropped my pumpkin! Pick it up, I dropped my pumpkin! Pick it up, and I put it on my fist. I dropped my pumpkin! Pick it up, I dropped my pumpkin! Pick it up, I dropped my pumpkin! Pick it up, and I put it on my nose. Oh, I dropped my pumpkin! Pick it up, I dropped my pumpkin! Pick it up, I dropped my pumpkin! Pick it up, and put it on your clothes. I dropped my pumpkin! Pick it up, I dropped my pumpkin! Pick it up, I dropped my pumpkin! Pick it up, and I put it in my hands. Spooktacular job, guys! That song is so much fun. Now that we are feeling safe again, are you ready for another spooky tale? This book is called A Very Brave Witch, and it's about a witch who decides to go and meet humans for the first time, which is a very scary thing for a witch. Are you ready? Let's read A Very Brave Witch by Alison, McGhee and Harry Bliss. You're not going to believe this, but... Poof! I'm a witch! My favorite holiday? Well, what do you think? That's right, Halloween! I love the decorations. And I especially love the costumes. You might not believe this, but most witches are afraid of humans. Did she say humans? Why? Because, well, humans aren't green like us. I'm not afraid, though. I've done my research. Here are the facts, strange but true. Most humans are afraid to fly. Most humans do not wear pointy hats. Humans are rarely known to cackle. Nothing too bad, except, you know, the green thing. It's time for this brave witch to take a closer look. Hang on, kitty, we're going in. Listen, what's that I hear those humans saying? Trick a tree? No one can trick a tree like me. Swoop! Vroom! Zoom! Yikes! Are you okay? A real human! Sweet costume! That was quite a spill. I'm being touched by a human hand. I've always dreamed of flying. Flying? Have I got a treat for you? Hop on! Whoosh! Some witches, the very brave ones, are not afraid of humans. And some humans, the very brave ones, are not afraid to fly. Happy Halloween! The end. Did that story leave you witching for more? Our next activity is our craft. Today, we'll be making a Frankenstein's monster with moving eyes. Here's what you'll need to make your own scare-tastic creation. I'm ready to get started. I have everything I need. I have tape, glue, scissors, and the craft kit that I got from Baxter County Library. Parents, you can pick up a craft kit for a Frankenstyle Monster at the children's desk until November 4th. Are you ready to see what's inside? Let's open up the bag. Let's see. Put the bag to the side. We have 1, 2 eyes, some little black paper that we can use for the mouth and the eyebrows, the string that goes in the Frankenstein monster stitches, some ears, the face, and the back of the head, our forehead and the back of the top of the head. And last but not least, some hair. So, to assemble this, we're going to need to do what it says right here. We're going to start by gluing. It says to put glue here and glue here, but no glue on this part. So no glue around the eyes, or else the eyes won't move. Open up my glue stick, put some glue on. Oh, whoops, whoops, whoops. I put glue where I'm not supposed to. Gotta let that dry. Now we'll glue down here, and we'll glue up here. Make sure the glue I put in the wrong spot is dry. Yep, it's all dry. Now we take the ears and put them on top of the eyes. Then we take the back of the head and press it with the holes matching up. See, 4 holes on the bottom and then 4 in a line on the top. Ready? Line it up and press it down. And now this will move back and forth. This part says glue to, so we're going to glue the forehead to the back of the head. Now parents, if as you're going along you find that this is too difficult for your child, that's okay. They can put this together however they want. For example, if they're not going to want to stitch this in a minute, they can just glue it to the top right here. Now we'll put the 2 pieces together and make sure the holes match and press. The top of the head is ready. Next, I'm going to go ahead and put the hair on. Gonna put some glue on the hair. Woohoo! And now I'm going to stick it to the top of the head. Ready? And stick. If you want to be able to sew the head, the forehead and the bottom of the face together, make sure you don't cover these holes with the hair. You need to leave a little bit of space. Now, let's undo our string. And we have 2 strings. We have a smaller one and a larger one. I'm going to start with the larger one. And I want it to go, I'm going to start on the back. I'm going to pull it through until I've only got a little bit left. And to make sure that that little bit doesn't go through as I'm working, I'm going to grab a piece of tape and tape it to the back. There. Now I can pull as hard as I want, and it shouldn't come undone. So I'm going up through this hole. I'm going to put it through a hole in the top and pull it through. Woohoo! We've got the first stitch on. Now we're going to go through the back. Pull it through without getting the ear. And now to the front, pull it through, and run the back again. Through the hole. Now face it towards the front so you can see the face, and put the string through the hole. And this is how you make nice even stitches. You don't have to make them nice and even. It's your Frankenstein monster, so you can do whatever you want. And then we're going to stick it through the back hole and through the top one last time. And now I have 4 complete stitches. Now, to make sure that this doesn't come undone, I could tie it or I could just tape it. I'm going to go ahead and tape it since it's just a little bit easier to do. But if you're learning how to tie things like your shoes, this is a good chance to try. You've got 2 ends that you could tie together. So now we've got the forehead and the face all together. We also need to get a little stitch down here. Now, if you decided that you didn't want to do another stitch, you'd had enough, you could cut some of this black apart, and then you could just make some fake stitches. You would cut it apart, maybe cut it a little bit smaller. You could put one like this, and like that, and like that. And there you go. You would have some fake stitches. But I am going to go ahead and make another stitch. As soon as I find my string, where did it go? Oh, there's so many parts to this project, sometimes it's easy to lose stuff. I wonder if it fell down somewhere. Well, I found a little eye. Uh-oh, I almost lost his eyes. Well, this is a good time to put his eyes on, isn't it? So put the ears however you want. And then put some glue, a little bit more glue, and stick that eye in there. Wow! And let that dry. Let's see. Now, we're going to go ahead and stitch this part. I found my little string. Gonna just put it through, then let's see, I think I want, I'm gonna put it through like this. First, I'm gonna start putting it through, and then I'm gonna tape the back right here, just so it's a little bit easier. Tape it right there, pull it tight. Then I'm gonna go to the front, and I want it to go diagonal. So I'm gonna go through this hole that's across the way. Now I'm gonna go through one of the holes I haven't gone through in the back. And then there's one right here, and we'll go like this. Ta-da! Little stitch right there. And my string's a little long, so I'm gonna cut that. And then I'm gonna put another piece of tape. Let's see how he looks. He's got 2 eyes, a little stitch, his forehead's together. He's got some hair, some ears. What's he missing? Oh, he's missing his mouth. I'm gonna cut up some of this little extra black paper I've got and make a nice mouth. Let's see. Let's cut it like this, because I want my mouth to be a little bit thinner. And I want it to go, I think I'll make him go like this. Get a little corner. Pew. Pew. Now he looks like he's smiling a little bit. Now we'll put some glue on that. There we go. Stick it on. And now I think his mouth would look cute with some little stitches across it. So I'm going to make some smaller little pieces of paper. And I'm going to put them like that. So we'll put a little glue on. Put a little glue on here. Sometimes that's easier than trying to put glue on the tiny parts. And then we'll put a little glue right here. I think he needs one more. Ta-da! My Frankenstein monster is all done. Or as Dr. Frankenstein would say, it's alive! And that is how you create your very own Frankenstyle monster. Now it's time to give it a name. I think I'll name you Adam. Hello, Adam. What do you think of that name? I'll take that as a yes. Thank you for watching today's story time. Remember to tune in every Wednesday for new stories and activities, or visit our website, baxlib.org, for more children's programs. For today's closing rhyme, we'll be singing a special tune. Here are the lyrics. Let's sing our closing song. Zoom, 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 we're flying on a broom. Zoom, 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 we're flying past the moon. If you want to take a trip, hop aboard my broomstick. Zoom, 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 we're flying past the moon. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bow! Zoom, 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 we're flying past the moon. Thank you everyone for enjoying our story time. Happy reading. See you next week.